Good morning, Shoe Family. Welcome to Thursday, February 18th. We are all remote today because it's snowing. So our quote for today is, there are only 2 days in the year that nothing can be done. One is called yesterday and the other is called tomorrow. So today is the right day to love, believe, do, and live. So these are your opportunities today. Make it the best day it can possibly be. As we continue on with Black History Month, we have our 2 events coming up. So our essay contest, remember Miss Boggs and Miss Johnson are both in charge of that. And that will be due on February 20th. So if you're interested in getting that you need to make sure it's done by the 20th, and you can check all the rules and all the requirements on the poster. And then also we have our virtual poetry slam, which Miss Harrison Dixon, Miss Sadigi, and Miss Muldoon are in charge. So talk to them if you're interested. All right, and for Black History Month, our famous person in Black history today is Mae C. Jemison. Mae C. Jemison is the first African-American female astronaut. She received a Bachelor of Science degree in Chemical Engineering from Stanford University, and in 1992, she flew into space aboard the Endeavour, becoming the first African-American woman in space. During her 8 days in space, she conducted experiments on weightlessness and motion sickness on the crew and herself. In all, she spent more than 190 hours in space before returning to Earth. Following her historic flight, Jemison noticed that society should recognize how much both women and members of other minority groups can contribute if given the opportunity. And her famous quote is, "Never be limited by other people's limited imaginations." I love that quote. All right, so we also are continuing celebrating the Chinese New Year. So here's a poem from our Chinese Immersion student.
灯光雪柔，白日依山尽，黄河入海入，欲穷千里目，更上一层楼。Ascending Guangzhou Tower, the sun behind the western hill glows, and towards the sea the yellow river flows. Wish you an endless view to cheer your eyes, then one more story mount the higher rise.
Okay, and other events coming up, we have picture days coming up on March 1st and 5th. March 1st is our hybrid A students in person, as well as some remote times. And on March 5th, it's for hybrid B students. The schedule for each of those days will be starting with 6th graders at 8 in the morning, and then going to 7th graders at 9 in the morning, and then 10 in the morning for 8th graders, 11 o'clock being the time we can take any extras or people who came in late. And then for our remote students, you will be coming in for your photo. Last names A to I from 1 to 2, last names J to R from 2 to 3, and last names S to Z from 3 to 4 on both of those days. You can pick either day to come by and take your picture. There is information in our newsletter about ordering pictures, and we'll continue to send that out to you. All right, let's keep it moving with some awesome shout outs. So today, Miss Price would like to give a shout out to Jameson Marquez for coming to office hours and completing all of his missing work. Great job. And Miss Taylor Howard would like to shout out to the following students for being responsible by attending her math support on Wednesday to make up assignments and tests: Nazareth Foster, Logan Tyre, Jexnir Pendoha Alicia, Thor Owens, and Zaki Black. And also, she'd like to shout out to the following students for having great engagement during SEL: Caitlin Salisbury, Abniel Rodriguez Santiago, and Zavai Fullman. And finally, a shout out from Miss Taylor Howard to Chloe Todd for taking additional steps outside the SEL Zoom to provide awesome feedback. And apparently yesterday was an awesome day for shout outs because we have 2 more. Mr. Marzulli would like to congratulate all the 7th graders who attended the Junior Achievement Finance Zoom yesterday. They were polite, respectful, and asked meaningful questions. We are proud of the way they represented SHU and did a great job representing their families. And Miss Hoyser and Miss Prinz would also like to shout out to those awesome 7th graders who again represent the school in a positive way with respect and great questions. And a huge thank you to the 7th grade teachers who helped run the event smoothly. The day would not have been a success without all of you. And I ditto that. Very awesome shout outs to 7th grade students and teachers for an amazing career fair. Thank you to all of you for giving this opportunity to our students and representing SHU in such a great way. Great job. All right, let's get on to some birthdays. All right, for our happy birthdays this morning, a very happy birthday to O.M. Bradley, Anand Jahan, and Naeem Judu. We hope that you guys have wonderful birthdays on this Thursday, February 18th, and everybody have an amazing day.